we've got some quality desk lamp lighting today. And today we are going to go... I think we're going to go acquire the Archive of Fates and possibly slay the Chosen guarding the Ashes today. We're going to sort of round off our Act 4 doing. Our Act 4 doing. And I need to go to... What am I doing? We need to go to Broken Hills, because we are going to run into the Steps of Torment. So between this video and the previous video, we've had one change, and that is I dropped using a shield for using a caster offhand. Very, very nice and choppy there. You may be wondering, isn't that a huge defensive hole now that the shield was filling, that the character is going to have problems with going forward? And maybe. I mean, shield training is really awesome. But I think for this character, doing a mix of having a lot of health, high resistances, high defensive ability, that will all mix together to give him his defense, and he won't be reliant on a shield. He also has a big damage increase by using an Empowered Crushing Will as opposed to a Empowered Elementium. And I was thinking about using that, there's a new shield that you can get at 75 that is basically a caster offhand, but a shield. It has like skill cooldown reduction and all the stuff like elemental damage, all the stuff you'd want out of like a caster shield. But honestly, I think he I mean, like, he just took a hit from a Skeletal Knight there and he's fine. But I think going forward, combining all of the defensive concepts in the game without the shield is gonna do just fine for him. Oh, look who it is. You know I'm fighting him. I don't care how long it takes, even though the Archive is like 4 levels down in this place. I just had to get this Storm Revenant killed. We definitely want this guy dead. So this will be a good test of this, because I've been using it against sort of trash mobs so far, and it's been doing pretty good. That's the only problem. The only problem with Muzalek is his frost revenants are actually more annoying than he is, I think. And you also kind of got to deal with like this garbage. It's like, oh, I went up the hallway and now I have to take out a whole group of enemies. We're gonna go back in this hallway actually. Specifically so I don't aggro that entire room full of guys up there.
That skill's not ready.
I often do find it's the additional enemies that provide the real problem with with fighting things, because it's like I keep getting like hit by skeletal warriors and getting that little skill disruption going on, or I keep getting hit by frost revenants and getting frozen. Now, the only reason I'd not be fighting Muzalek right now is in case he gets really boring. I'll skip on it. Oh, he is a 75 mob, though. Now, the other reason I'm switching to a caster offhand is, like, looking way far in the future. And I'm taking some meaty damage here. But, I mean, I am fighting a Nemesis spawn. So it's a bit to, you know, be expected. So the... I just got critted. I think I'm just gonna run by him, in all honesty. He's just taking way too... It's like, he's just taking way too long. Did I not open a portal in there? Also, that's the one time I don't open a portal at the beginning of the Steps of Torment. Of course. So, yeah, it's like I'm a cold character against a cold enemy that's a nemesis spawn. And it's like, yeah, I'm not gonna deal a lot of damage to him on top of having to deal with a nemesis. Like, my Aether Ray character cannot actually kill the Herald of Flame right now. And I should go back and attempt it, because I got a lot of new gear for him. But, yeah, some enemies, if you're, like, when you're built around the damage type, some enemies in this game are really, really resistant to single damages. So, like, the, Muzelek here. Don't worry, I'll put the portal down. Muzelek here. Really resistant to cold. Like these screw it. There's a priest over there and I just don't want to bother. So, like, Muzelek here, obviously he's very resistant to cold, which is, like, my main damage type. I want my corpse back. Ugh, god damn it. Get out of the way. So while I could potentially get a legendary out of that, I'm just moving on. Because today we're not going to be fighting nemesis spawns that just show up. We're going for that Archive of Fates. I will, however... Oh, another cold guy, of course. And there's the priest. How much damage can I actually hit him for? Okay, I think we can do this. Skeletal Knights just take a long time to kill regardless of anything. They're knights. See, I really wish I didn't pull, like, all these cold enemies just to show that this build actually is working well right now. But of course, I pulled cold enemies. Don't get me wrong, I like that damage types matter. I just wish that, like, there were not as many things where you'd end up with, like, a corrupted enemy. Oh, it's a corrupted ethereal enemy. Well... now you're going to be here for 3 hours whacking it with whatever weapon you're using.
That skill's not ready.
So yeah, pretty good. At least I'm taking those things out. And I'm pretty much gonna beeline it to Zarthazela. Normally I'd go south and get that I'd go south to try for that that tomb, and I've obviously been down here already to get the shrine, so Yeah, we're just gonna beeline as best we can to Big Z, and then wait, where the hell? It's like, where in the hell did that hero go? There's that exalted chest I missed last time because it appears randomly. I also went with I took the extra points I had from shield training and put them into Markovian's advantage to take advantage of, don't have that yet, take advantage, no pun intended, of the conversion this character's running now. So when you see him do the little hop slash, that's Markovian's advantage proccing. Okay, so I was also going to say before, part of the reason I switched to a caster offhand is because of the Iskandra set. Iskandra's Unity is the level 75 Arcana set, and it's heavily based off of Warrior Magery. So the reason I switched to it is because switched to the caster offhand, that is because I'm sort of kind of prepping a bit for that, and I want to make sure I'm used to doing things without the shield. And also because my my button presses for this character, I'm so used to having, things where they are. I actually that blank space on the 4 key is actually where Overguard was. I'll put something else there in the future. Already up to 13 minutes because of that Muzelek bullcrap. Just obnoxious. Normally I would, but we're on a mission right now. And that mission is to get this archive. Has he actually been down here yet? He hasn't. We're on a mission to get the Archive of Fates. So we're not going to be doing the Room of Death. Probably not even going to bother with Alkamos. We just have to find the mob that has it and grab it. And that'll be this video, I think. I was planning on going to get the ashes, but it's not happening this time. Oh, it's just too much time on one video to do incidental quests. I'll probably do what I did before with the end area, the Necropolis, where I do the Necropolis surface is one video, interior is another, Bastion of Chaos is a third. I'm mostly looking for a star on my map. That's when we'll know we found the guy. So I think he's usually in the next level down. Oh, no, there he is. Oh no, that's Steps to Torment level 5. Even if the stars is on the map for that, the guy can still appear on this level.
That skill's not ready.
Well, let's hope this boss doesn't waste me. See, it's except for like a nemesis spawn, I actually think we're pretty good on the tanky side of things. Zarthazellan was like an exception because oh good,
That skill's not ready.
graphical lag. Because Zarthazellan's like fireballs that he leaves behind from his attacks are really quite strong regardless of your oh here he is. Regardless of your
That skill's not ready.
like regardless of your character.
Can't do that.
We are actually gonna take out these ads. Again, it's like I feel right now that like yellow named ads are the worst thing to fight. Even on elite difficulty, they're kind of like they're kind of like, oh, this is gonna be the thing that like stuns me. Like not stun locks me, but this is gonna be the thing that really deals a lot of damage to me. Like Chthonian Devourers are one of those things where it's like my Arcanist, my Aether Arcanist, really gets hurt by those.
Can't do that.
Yeah, I think we got Shade of Elnadrin. Elnadrin? Elnadrin. I totally forgot I could have. I think he has a thing you can actually nullify. So we got our archive. Haunt. Great. So I'm going to call it. He can appear anywhere in the Steps of Torment after the door. He's, you know, not a tough enemy, but he's not an easy enemy. Sort of in between. And, yeah, that'll about cover getting the Archive of Fates for Anastera. Obviously, we have to go turn it in, but we can do that next time. Or I'll do it off camera. So, thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time.
That skill's not ready. Can't do that yet.
Okay, we're gonna... if this makes it in, that means I beat Alkamos. So we're gonna give Alkamos a try in Elite.
Can't do that.
We're doing Alkamos on Elite, it looks like.
Do that.
So Alkamos on Elite is basically Alkamos. I mean, I did it with my other rare counters, but we did it with this one. So now we're doing the real outro. Well, I did the outro already. So, same thing, just again.